an ass whipping like that. Having said that, I want to announce this on national television right here on First Take. I believe that Errol Spence Jr. should consider retirement. That's how bad that ass whipping is. Let me explain why. And I'm getting ready to go to that. It's how you lose, and it's what he's been through. Oscar De La Hoya is the one who deserves the most prop. And I know Swagoo is not in this segment with me, but I know he's listening. Oscar De La Hoya deserves props. Oscar De La Hoya was the one that tweeted before the fight to remind us all. There was a car accident that Errol Spence Jr. was in 2019.
Yep.
The Ferrari turned over numerous times. He was ejected from the vehicle because he wasn't wearing his seatbelt. And they tried to say there was no facial fractures or anything like that. But his jaw and his teeth had major, major damage, okay? Oscar De La Hoya pointed out nobody has tested that. Nobody has been in a position to test that. But we know Crawford can. What's going to happen when Crawford hits him in that jaw? Remember, not only did he get into that accident in 2019, which I continuously lamented may be a problem, 3 months later, he revealed he was also rear-ended. A couple of years later, a 14-year-old stole his mama's vehicle, drove in a car, ran a red light, and he was in an accident because of that. That's 3 car accidents with all of this facial damage, okay? You got that. You have him having to leave the game for a year because he had a detached retina in his left eye as he was preparing to fight Manny Pacquiao. You have that going on, okay? And of course, because of the car accident, the leg injury. When you consider the multitude of injuries outside of the ring that he had, combined with what he experienced Saturday night, I got Teddy Atlas on the phone telling me there should be a commission that doesn't even allow Errol Spence Jr. to fight for at least the next year because of the beating he took. It was that. This Teddy Atlas has been used to trademark.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy 100K here, 100K Philly Sports Media, man. You already know what I need y'all to do, so let's get right to it, man. Smash that like button, get that out the way. Then subscribe, man. After you subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you get the notifications when I upload, man, or go live. You know what I mean? So, with that out the way, come on in here, right? Kick them shoes off at the door. Make sure you got the toe jam out and it don't smell like Cool Ranch. You know what I'm saying? Have a seat. Kick your feet up. Refreshments on me, man. You want the Starbucks? I mean, you want the coffee colada, some water, some juice. I mean, you want some Joe, some tea. I mean, I ain't got no honey. I ain't got no honey. They got that around the bar, you know what I'm saying, around the corner. But I ain't got none. But all the other refreshments is on me, man. So let's get right to it, man. We all know what happened, you know what I'm saying, over the weekend. It's a hot commodity, man, hot topic, man. It's going to be talked about for a while. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. Like I said, man, I make no excuses, man. But I make no excuses for the loss, you know, Errol Spence losing to Terrence Crawford, you know. The facts is, these are the facts, man. And, you know, the ones that been chiming in, you know, in the comments, oh, y'all making excuses. Nobody's making excuses, man. There's no excuses. He didn't make an excuse. You know what I mean? There is no excuses. Excuses is like you trying to figure out something, the way to justify, you know what I'm saying? These ain't excuses. We talking about facts. We talking about facts about this fight, man. The facts about this fight is Errol Spence Jr. wasn't 100%. That's the facts. Go look at him prior to this fight. Go look at his ring walk to all his previous fights. Go look at his eyes. Look at his face. That's facts, man. Fact check, man. These is fact checks, man. I want y'all to go back and fact check what's being said. Listen to what's being said. I mean, before you jump in the comments and talk some crazy stuff that you don't even know what you're talking, clearly you just didn't understand what I was saying, or you didn't watch the video. You just jumped out the jet, you know, with thinking you knew what I was talking about. Listen to what's being said. Like I said, go back and look at all his fights prior to this fight. Look at the way his face looked walking to the ring. Look at his eyes. Look at his demeanor. Look at is he attentive or does he look like he's down and he's drained or he just smoked a pound? Go peep game. He wasn't 100% coming into this fight. He not going to tell you that. His camp not going to tell you that because of pride and him wearing his heart on his shield. Like, listen, I'm going to go ahead. I'm a warrior. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fight, and it is what it is. As y'all can see, man, the bull kept coming to the end. Somebody had to stop the fight. He wasn't going to stop. He's one to die in that ring, man. Facts. He was one to die in that ring. And shout out to Terrence Crawford for having empathy, respect, and pulling back because he definitely pulled up off that accelerator and didn't gas him. You know, he could have finished him for real. He could have finished him bad, but he didn't. And I respect him for that. And you need to commend him for that. Like, what we talking about is bigger than, you know, Crawford fans, Spence fans. This is bigger than that. We talking about life, man. We talking about the sport of boxing, that these men go out there and put their life on the line for our entertainment, man. For our entertainment. And, you know, us, the fans, we like to talk shit to each other. You know what I mean? But these facts, man. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, this is something us as Spence fans would have to accept and acknowledge. Like, dang, you know, Spence did dog him, he beat his ass. But on some real shit, he won 100%, man. Gotta keep it a bean, man. Crawford won 100%. But, you know, he got his ass whooped. He whooped his ass thoroughly. But he really won 100%. I got to keep it a bean. That's the type of person I am. I keep it a bean, man. I mean, like I said, my man got his ass whooped. No excuses. But we just have to look at the facts of everything going into the fight. He won 100%. Crawford, I'm pretty sure he would admit to that. Just look. When have you ever seen an Errol Spence opponent not look like he was in a fight? Terrence Crawford didn't look like he was in no type of fight. Spence's punches had nothing on it. They were so like soft and not impactful that it didn't scare Crawford. Crawford was coming forward with no hesitation. Like, he wasn't worried about anything. He didn't do that against Avanesian. He didn't do that against Benavidez. He didn't do that against Dan. I mean, not Dan. He didn't fight Dan. He didn't do that against a lot of opponents. You know what I mean? He didn't do it against Kell Brook. He was alert. He was aware. He was careful. He was coming straight forward this fight because he knew he couldn't hurt him. He felt the power. That's what he working with? That was it. You never seen Terrence Crawford jump on somebody that fast. He's a slow starter. He took off. Once he felt his power, he took off, man. These is facts, man. There's no excuses. The facts, man. Errol Spence he not the same fighter anymore. He's not gonna be that, man. We not gonna see that, man. That Errol Spence that we seen in the past, it's over, man. That Errol Spence died in that car crash, man. That's just the facts, man. I hate to say it like that, but the boxer Errol Spence that we knew prior to that car accident died in that car accident, man. And that's something us as the fans had to accept, man. Taking nothing away from Crawford. We can't take, like, that's not Crawford's problem. You know, it has nothing. It don't take away from him because he had nothing to do with that. Like, Spence and his team, they know what's going on with him. You know, he knows his body better than anybody. You know what I mean? So, you know you're not 100%. You know your body's not what it used to be after all the trauma. You know, you have to, like, listen, you know what? I can't do this, man. And this is why you can go back and check my Instagram. I'm probably the first one that said, he need to retire, man. I'd rather see him retire now. I don't want to see him take another ass whooping like that. You know what I mean? He can't fight Bud again, man. At 154, ain't nothing going to change at 154. He might have more energy at 154. He might feel more comfortable. But the same way that's to your advantage, that's to Crawford's advantage. Crawford's just a superior boxer out of the two. You know what I mean? That's the facts. I don't think 154 makes a difference of the clinical ass whooping he's going to get. I don't want to see it. I don't think his family wants to see it. You know what I mean? Honestly, I would like Terrence Crawford to decline the rematch. and can't nobody say nothing. Because if he shoot the rematch then, which I know he already accepted it, but if he, pulls out of it and says no, I'm gonna salute him even more. And that will make me a certified Bud Crawford fan because I know why he's pulling out the fight. It has nothing to do about him being scared. It has all to do with the love and respect he has for Errol Spence, man. And that's what it would be. And that's what I would like to see. I mean, honestly, I don't want to see these two fight again, man. I don't. Because I think it ends very bad for Spence, man. Like, he been through enough, man. And like I said, he has babies he's taking care of, man. He has a family. I mean, his mom and pop, his siblings, his children, his baby mom, they don't want to see him go through that, man. Nobody wants to see nothing bad happen to him, man. You know what I mean? So, I feel as though Team Spence, Derrick James, all them, y'all got to protect y'all fighter. Y'all got to sit there and be like, listen, bro, it's over, man. Let's shut shop down. Let's focus on training, man. Let's just let he could become a trainer. He got money. You know what I mean? That's like my son's trainer. My son's trainer was a professional fighter, professional boxer, got into a tragic accident. You know what I mean? And he can't, he could fight if he wants to, but it's best that he don't. You know what I mean? For health reasons. You know what I mean? But like I said, he was in a crazy dirt bike accident. You know what I'm saying? And he knows he's not the same after that accident. So he's a professional trainer. He trains the youth. He trains, adults. He trains boxers, period. But, he's the best youth trainer in the city, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's Rasheem Jefferson, if y'all ain't know. So, Boxing Raw on Instagram. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I feel as though Errol Spence should just shut down shop, retire. There's nothing you can't disrespect that man. Like, he's a warrior, champ. You know what I mean? But the facts is, man, his body ain't the same, man. His face cannot withstand the pressure and the punishment that's going to take from punches, man. He can't fight no Boots. He can't fight no Crawford. Like, you see, them tight punches, you see what happens to him, man. You see how he looked, man. He looked like Martin, man. Like when Tommy Hearns fought Martin, man. Martin Payne. You know what I'm saying? He looked like Martin Payne in there. But you really look at them still shots, like they not Photoshop pictures, man. You go on YouTube and see them still shots of him getting hit, man. He looked like a dead man in that ring, man. He looked like the car crash again, man, with all due respect, man. Like, I don't want to see him like that. That was just like, I'm like, damn, he looked dead there, man. Like he was a dead body just getting pounded on. Like, no, like that ain't a good look, man. And like I said, you got children to think about, man. Shut shop down, man. You know what I mean? It takes nothing from you, man. You still hold your head high because you're a warrior, man. You went out there like a warrior and put on for us, man. And it is what it is. So, man, cancel that 154 rematch. Shut shop down, man. You know what I mean? That's just, to me, the more important and the most smart decision, you know what I mean, and responsible decision is just retire while you got your faculties intact, man, while you still breathing. Who's to say you go in there 154 and don't get killed? You know what I mean? We don't know. You know what I mean, when that angel of death is going to come, man. It can come anytime, man. So let's go ahead and shut shop down, man. That's how I feel, you know what I mean? And it's funny, like I said it the very next day on Instagram. Go check. Here we are 2 days later. Stephen A. Smith said it this morning. So I'm not the only one that's seen it that way. But like I said, I was the first one, I'm pretty sure, that said this on a post, that's on Instagram. Y'all can go check. I feel as though he need to retire, man. He don't need to fight no more, man. He don't got nothing else to prove. But yeah, man. I'm gonna insert the clip earlier in there about, the medical term for his condition. It's called residual something. And that's like, this is why he looked high coming into the ring and all that stuff like that. Like, this is real stuff. These are facts about he really has a condition prior to that car accident, man. And that's just the facts. Of course, the fans are going to say, oh, y'all making excuses. These aren't excuses, man. These is the facts, man. He's not 100%, man. So, Crawford won. But like I said, Crawford, he fought. He didn't fight Errol Spence that was 100%. And like I said, had he fought the old Errol Spence before the accident, he still might have won. I just believe it would have been a different fight. I believe the way that the fight that everybody thought that we was going to see in this fight, that's the fight we would have got. Would have been close. Possibly Crawford would have got dropped. It'd have been a more competitive fight. Probably. We don't know. All we know is what we seen Saturday and what we will see going forward, because it's not going to change at 154. So he needed to stay away from the ring, man. Period. But like I said, shout out to Crawford. You did your thing. You might want to stay away from my young boy Boots, because I'm telling y'all. This is for the ones that is going to be in the comments talking about Boots ain't proven, he ain't did nothing, this, that, and the third. All I'm saying is, right, y'all clearly don't know Boots. Y'all don't know anything about him. Y'all only know these little couple fights. Y'all just now start tuning in. When I tell you, he's everything you see about Crawford, you see Boots. Everything you see. Everything that Crawford could do, Boots could do. But Boots could do it a little bit better. And Boots he does it better, man. Now, of course, Crawford has the experience, when it comes to fighting, in a packed crowd under the lights. He has more experience. He's been in more bigger fights. But when it comes to experience in that boxing ring and the boxing fundamentals and fighting period, they're on the same level. They're on the same level. And Crawford has fought nothing to the likes of him. He ain't fought nobody that's on his level that can do what he does and punches harder than him and is younger than him. And I'm telling you, Crawford, yes, he going to land some shots on Boots that is going to probably ring his bell. But I'm telling you, y'all don't understand. That's a different monster in there. Boots is a whole different animal. And then after he, pissed that blemish on Crawford's record like Crawford just did to Spence, after Boots does that to him, then that's when y'all going to respect him. Y'all should have been respecting him. I'm telling you, all y'all talking about he ain't ready. I forgot the bull, and he was on Punch Drunk. I wanted to tune in. But, dude on there talking crazy. I wouldn't pick Boots. Just that. Nobody asked you to pick Boots. I'm telling you, he going to whip your man ass. It'll be a great fight. It'll be Boots' biggest fight, and it'll be Crawford's greatest challenge. It'll be Crawford's greatest challenge. But like I said, Boots is on that level. If y'all think Boots ain't on his level, y'all don't know boxing. Boots is on Crawford's level in every aspect. In every aspect. Switch hitting, power, elusive, and his defense is way better than Crawford's. Yes. Defense is better. The thing is, he might go in there and play around with certain fighters. He not going to go in there and play with Bud at all. He not. All that little fancy. He'll do that fancy stuff. Don't get it twisted when it's time. But he's not going to go in there playing no games with Bud Crawford out of respect. But I'm telling y'all better put some respect on my young boy name, because my young boy is the best 147-pounder in the world right now. And when it's all said and done, he's probably going to go down as the best in the world, period. And y'all can say I'm being biased because I'm from Philly. I'm just telling you, man, that boy been in that gym since he was a baby. Talk about Pampers, man. The pictures are there. Stating facts, man. That boy's, he lives in, that's all he does, man. He's a gym rat for real. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Spence, man, retired player. Salute, man. Stay home, man. Do what you need to do, man. Get better, man. But like I said, no disrespect to Crawford. Big up. Did your thing, player. You know what I mean? We'll see where we go from here, man. You know what I mean? So like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a few friends. Come kick it with your boy. And you already know the rest, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay sucker free. You already know. Stay forever sturdy. Deuces.
Thank you for having me on. I just wanted to kind of share, from this perspective, I've performed neurological exams on quite a few patients over my years. And when you're looking for somebody who's either had head trauma or maybe has had a stroke, even people with dementia, which is another form of neurological damage, there's certain things that you look for. And my wife, when she saw Errol Spence enter the ring, she asked me, she's like, he looks like he's on marijuana. And I told her, I said, he has residual neurological damage from his car accident. That people have commented on this, but people, if you don't have the experience doing this, you're not going to pick up on it. So one of the things when you're doing a neurological exam on somebody, you look at, there's like a glassy look to a person's eyes when they have either a concussion or they have advanced stages of dementia. And if you compare video of Errol Spence before his accident, thank you for